Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face when you're sleeping. GoPros are handy things. They can catch lions jumping, bears attacking, cheetahs escaping, and sharks showing their big jaws. This video about 10 things caught on a GoPro is an epic compilation of GoPro clips. Number 10. Bear and GoPros. Let's begin our video with a combination that has something in it. I mean, GoPros and bears don't get along well whenever they meet. Look, here, mountain biking's so cool and fun with a GoPro, until you encounter a wild bear who runs after you to take a swipe. It was a very intense encounter for both bikers, because the one the bear was after already had a near miss, but just imagine if the bear had come back for the second biker. He'd have no way to escape then. Here's another GoPro clip that was a near miss. The bear stood in an attacking position, but maybe the luck of the man stopped it from pouncing on him. Bears are stubborn animals who love to take a swipe at things they don't understand. Look, he did not understand what the man was doing and attacked him. Simple. Anyhow, look at this masterpiece, a one-of-a-kind video in which a naturalist who has raised a baby grizzly bear tickles it in front of a GoPro, and the bear's expressions are hilarious. Just from this video, I just remembered a jaguar who loves to suck the fingers of its owner in its mouth. That's really rare. Number 9. Hovercraft Deer Rescue. This animal rescue was caught on a GoPro in which some kind-hearted people rescued 3 deer who were stranded on a frozen lake. Now, I don't know how they got there, but I do know how they left. These 2 amazing people tied their legs together and pulled them with the help of a hovercraft to the other side of the lake. They not only helped the poor animals escape the frozen lake, but invented a thing called hovercraft rescue and dropped all 3 deer to the starting point of the jungle where they rested for some while, and then went inside their home.
Yeah, you're good. I don't think he's gonna bite you. He knows you're here to help him.
Number 8. Cheetahs and GoPro. Cheetahs have a huge fan following because of their incredible speed, agility, and power. But as much as you take interest in them, they get equally intrigued by the GoPros. Look, here a group of cheetahs are enjoying warthog as their meal when another of their members came in to feed. He was eating when, at one point, he looked directly into the GoPro and was intrigued by it. He came close to the camera, licked it, and at the invasion of its privacy, he stopped eating. Something happened near them when they all ran in milliseconds, but the camera couldn't catch anything. Anyhow, I have another interesting clip where I don't know what genius got this idea of strapping a GoPro on a cheetah, but the hunting view from the cheetah was truly marvelous. Cheetah cubs are the cutest things when they hiss in front of GoPros because they take it as an alien thing invading their space, kind of warning to the GoPro. I loved it, so I added it for you guys to watch as an honorary thing. Number 7. Horse rescue. I added this rescue in the video because I think it deserved appreciation. A man who was skiing found a horse that was stranded knee-high in the snow for more than 4 days. On his 21st birthday, a man named Rafael Peace went out to ride in Chile, but his birthday plans changed as soon as he found a stranded horse stuck in the snow, which was unable to move. The poor animal was there for at least 4 days, and it was starved. First of all, Pease shoveled the snow out and made space for the horse to move, and then he went back to bring some food for the horse. It had no energy to move. He came back with horse food and his friend. The horse ate it, and then both men brought the horse back to the town where it was reunited with its owner after days.
Die unless someone did something.
Number 6. Lions and GoPro. GoPros and lions are the best combination ever, and it looks particularly cool when they're playing around with it. This camera took an amazing view of the mouth of the lion when it came to biting. Or look at this little lion and its attitude. The GoPro was an alien thing for it, so this cub decided to intimidate it by giving a loud roar. Anyhow, our main point is not this cute cub, but a man and his pride of lions that love to cuddle each other. They're often seen hugging each other by GoPro clips. Look here, a lion came running to hug the man, and after some time, they were joined by a lioness, and then they were all hugging each other like a caring, loving family. Number 5. Stuck in a cave. In this video, caving veteran John Bob, along with his few friends, were exploring the Lost John's Cave, the largest and most intricate cave system in Britain. They were there in the cave for more than 3 hours, exploring the system, when they reached a very narrow opening called the Tube. All of them had to squeeze themselves to pass through the narrow gap, and John, who was second to pass, had the biggest body in the group and was stuck while crossing. His friends initially found the situation very hilarious, but then they found out the rising level of water around Bob. They were all freaked out, but in the end, managed to pull him out of the tube. The clips of this incident are one hell of a creepy and scary thing. Number 4. Shark attacks the lionfish collar. The waters around the Cayman Islands are infested with lionfish. They're notorious for their poisonous spines that, when touched with a human body, can cause excruciating pain and can impale a swimmer or a diver, which means certain death. To prevent such unfortunate deaths and control the infestation of lionfish collars regularly dive and remove the unwanted fish. During one such removal, Jason Dimitri was doing his job when he shouted insanely because a Caribbean reef shark suddenly decided to take a nip at him, obviously attracted by the many dead lionfish he was carrying. Fortunately, he was able to defend himself with his spear, the tool he uses to catch lionfish. Number 3. Summoning Ritual of Owls. If you ask me the most creepy bird on the planet, I'll utter owls without a second thought. Just take a close look at them for a minute, you'll freak yourself out. They have these big fixed eyes, staring intently and continuously at one thing. The urban legends and American folktales are filled with owls references and stories. They're considered by some people an omen of bad luck or shape-shifting witches. With all this said, now look at this video. You can see one owl leading another owl toward a GoPro camera and doing only heaven knows what. The original footage of these burrowing owls was 2 hours long. The leading bird kept turning its head in creepy positions and even came closer to the GoPro. He then invited another owl to join in this ritual. Well, what can I say? Only an ornithologist or a master of wizardry could tell you what the owls were up to in this clip. And now let us move on to our subscriber pick of the day. This image was sent to us by a subscriber. Similarly, if you ever wish to know more about an image you come across, just send it to us. Who knows? We might even feature it in one of our videos. This photo that you can see on your screen right now is an edited one, but still, it can give you a feel of chills for a moment whenever you go through this. Okay, time for the clip. This man was surfing when he was video bombed by a great white. Look closely. I wish he could get an award for being so lucky in capturing this goosebumpy clip of shark encounter. I mean, that guy is the luckiest one to experience this sort of eye-catching moment of his life and still managed to douche his toothy big fat shark. What a game of double luck. Number 1. Subway Adventures. A little adventure is always a good thing to have in life. I mean, what's the idea of leading a boring life without any spice or escapades? Look at these boys. They decided to have a little adventure in an underground railway line by filming their experiences on a GoPro. A nice exploring idea turned into a life and death situation when they all went inside this subway to film their experience. At first, everything went normal, but once they reached somewhere near the middle of the subway, they heard what they did not want to hear in their whole lifetime: a train's horn. They all ran for their lives in the narrow passage of the tunnel and barely made it to the exit when the train came barreling into the tunnel. They were insanely lucky to get out in time, and I think they've had their fair share of adventure for their lifetime. Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like and share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.